Do 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 do. It's on. It started. Yeah, it started already. Hello there. I'm Mr. Blueview, and you're not. And today we're going to talk about math. Do you do math? That's the name of this video. Do you do math? Question mark, and then in parentheses, I'm going to put 2023. Today's temperature outside is 59 degrees Fahrenheit currently. It feels like 56 degrees Fahrenheit because of the wind chill. And the high today is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. It's Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, Hump Day! March 15th, 2023. It is now 2:02 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. Because you made up clocks for 1 hour. Anyways, I'm Miss Bellevue. Like I said earlier. And you're not. Do you do math? Because why would you do math if you have a calculator? I mean, why would they invent a calculator if they want people to do math in their head? You know, have you ever done math without a calculator? Well, I don't. I use the handy dandy calculator, right? And sometimes you can do math in your head like, oh, 4 and 5 is 9. But what about if you want to figure out taxes and stuff like that on what you just bought? Let's say you have a 9% tax, 10% tax, 8%, whatever, and you want to do it. All you do is you add it together, the two things, and you hit plus, and then you put something plus, like say 9% plus 9, and hit percentage, and there it shows you what it is without calculating in your head. Why would you calculate that? Calculate. Anyways, so my question to you, the audience, is: do you do math? Because that's what they teach you in school. They teach you reading, writing, and arithmetic, which is math. I love math. Math is so awesome. Science is even more, exciting because you can learn things by exploring and testing stuff out. Math, I don't know. You have to calculate things in your head. Science does involve some math, but there's always calculators. And always smarter people than you, and you could ask them, what is the calculation of the distance between the Earth and the Moon? What's the gravitational field like? And blah, 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 blah. And they'll tell you in math. And you just look at the gobbledygook, or whether they wrote it on a piece of paper, and you're like, okay, I guess that's what it means. But explain it to me in English. And it'll take them forever, hours to explain it in English. This Wednesday, Hump Day, middle of the week. Like I said, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday's in the middle, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And that's why it's called the Hump Day, because it's in the middle. See, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then there's Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 days this way, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 3 days this way, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Wednesday, right up in the middle. But some people think it's something to do with lumps or something, like a camel has humps. So a camel goes around saying, guess what day it is? Okay. And to Donkey and Taz, Hump Day is a completely different day altogether. But anyways, let's ask Donkey and Taz, do you do math? Okay, the question is, do you do math? I'm a donkey, no! How am I going to do math? What do I need math for? I know I have one carrot, I eat it, and then I have another carrot, I eat it. I don't count how many carrots I eat. Well, that's why you're fat. What the? I mean, beautiful. I love your big booty. Big booty. Oh, kiss it. Big booty. Oh, I don't like the farts, though. But I like the booty. I like big butts. You know, I can't deny it. If you see that big butt flying around, look at her booty. Can't you tell? It's fuzzy and you want to kiss it. Kiss that booty. Kiss that booty. Kiss my booty. Kiss my booty. Yeah, kiss her booty. Okay, now let's seriously say that. Do you do math? Do I do math? Of course. 7. That doesn't make any sense. I count how many rabbits I killed. Today? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of rabbits. But they probably too much to have like babies all over the place. So I just eat most of them and leave a couple so they can make some more. Oh, wow, okay. So basically you don't do math. No, not really. I'm just kidding. I don't do math. But I do have a big booty. Booty. That's a tiny booty. Oh. But I love it. I love your booty, even if it's small. I got a small booty. Got a small booty. I love small booties. They're so what? I love kiss his booty. Kiss my booty. Kiss it. You know you like his little booty. Shake that little booty. I'm shaking it. Oh, shaking it with my little tag. Yeah. Shake that booty. He's shaking his booty. Gonna kiss that booty. Oh, kiss it. Yeah, right next to the tail. Oh yeah. Okay, now let's get serious. Do you do math? No. Do you do math? No. What about you guys? Do you do math? Probably not. But anyways, let's hump. It's hump day. Hump day. I'm Princess, Queen, and Empress of everything, and this is my video, and I'm telling you, it's hump day. Do you do math? Question mark. And in parentheses we say 2023. Yeah. Anyways, no. But do you do math? I am Prince, King, and Emperor of the world, and my name is Taz, and I am also Prince, King, and Emperor of everything, including this video. Whatever. And this is my Empress. Yeah, donkey. And he's my Emperor, Taz. Oh yeah, and we're gonna hump because today's hump day. Hump day. Wacky Wednesday. Do you do math? That's a good question. Hump? Oh yeah. Oh, you know how to do it right. Oh, right there. Oh, this is what. I don't know why I have them on the show because it's always the same thing. Anyways, do you do math? Let's think about it. How do you do math? Do you write it on a piece of paper? Do you do math in your head? Do you do it on a calculator? Most people use it on a calculator. And if you have a job, you use it on a computer. Coding. It's about, the first coding language I learned from computers was BASIC. You put a number in, like 100, 200, 300, whatever you do, or you could go 10, 20, 30, but it doesn't make a difference. And then you put another one, say this, that, if then, programs, if this happens, then this should happen, and then it says, and whatever. BASIC was kind of tedious and took forever to do anything. And then you would record on a cassette tape or something. That was like Atari had BASIC and other simple computers. Yeah, Atari had a computer back in the day. Atari 400 and Atari 800. Atari 400 had one cartridge place, and then Atari 800 two cartridge places. Usually the second cartridge place you put the BASIC cartridge in there. Then it shows up on the screen, monitor, or whatever, and then you could type. It had a typewriter, whatever. Keyboard had a keyboard to it. You would type it in there, and you do the BASIC, and then if you want to record it, you have another extension to it, that cassette tape, actual cassette tape. We record it on there, and then later on, if you want to play the video, play the game or whatever you just programmed in back, you just hook it back in there, and then you just go to the computer. So tape, and you play a tape, and then it'll play read the tape, and then you can play your game or whatever. That was ancient times. And then they have the disc where you put it in, you just play a game directly from the disc, the little cartridge or whatever you call it. That was Atari 800. Atari 400, you just had one cartridge, the same basic thing. And of course, you could do all kinds of stuff on it. Taxes. People did reading, writing. They did the math. They made music, photos, pictures and stuff like that. But mostly, people just put the cartridge in to play a game or whatever, or pre-programmed stuff. There's a tax program, whatever. It was really complicated back then, but now it's not as complicated. Now you got tiny little computers, even phones that could do the same thing that the Atari did, but even better. But most people remember Atari 2600. It's just cartridges, it's a game system. It doesn't have anything. Just reset and start over and whatever. And it didn't have any. It just had controllers. The controller, you didn't have a keyboard. Although you could have hooked a keyboard to it for certain games, or a number pad, or whatever. But and then there's the 7800. The Atari 7800 played 7800 games, which has 7800 bits, and the 2600 games because it was retrofitted. But it didn't play the 5200 games, which no one remembers. They were fatter, and they had their own thing. So I wonder why they don't make a retro game system that plays 7800s and 2600s in the same thing, right? The only difference between 2600 and 7800 was the bits. 2600 bits didn't have that much color and whatever, and the 7800 was more advanced and more color and more graphics, whatever, basically, right? So you get a retrofitted
a modern version of the 1700 that plays 1700 old games cartridges from Atari and the 2600. And then you have an extra slot there for the 5200. That way you have a slot for the 7800 and the 2600, which they were the same size. And then a slot for the 5200, which is slightly fatter. And you could play all the old Atari games. And then have another slot in the front for ColecoVision and another one in front of that for Intellivision. That way you could play Intellivision, ColecoVision, Atari 2600 and 7800, and Atari 5200 games on one retrofitted thing. But they do have a Retron 5, which has like these different systems. Like it's Nintendo, Super Famicom, and has someplace Famicom and some other stuff. I think, whatever. But what about that when you could play the Atari one? Why don't someone make a Retron Atari? I saw a Retron 77, what's it called? But it only has the Retron for 2600 games because that's the most popular. But what about 7800 was an improvement. And it played the 2600s. So somebody get on to that. But anyways, that's what I do about math. The only time I do math is when I'm thinking about video games. Because I try to figure out in mathematics. What would that be in BASIC? That would take forever to program that. All right? So anyways, do you do math? Question mark. In parentheses 2023. Probably not. Like I said earlier, the temperature right now is 59 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It feels like 56 degrees Fahrenheit because that's her ear. My ear. It feels like 5600 because of the. It's 59 degrees outside. And it feels like 56 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm still thinking about Atari because of the blowing the wind. But it's supposed to be 63 degrees Fahrenheit today, and tomorrow the high is also 63 degrees. But it's supposed to have a thunderstorm tomorrow. But anyways, it's March 15th, so it's still winter till the 20th of spring. If you can hear that, that's sirens. Always around this time, people are either setting things on fire or they keep their stove on too long or something. Anyways, it's Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, and I want you to know that I don't really do math unless I have to. And if I do, I usually use a calculator if I can. And Donkey Taz, of course, they don't do math because they're animals, plus they're puppets. One's a puppet. I'm a puppet! And that one is a stuffed animal. I'm a stuffed animal? I'm always stuffed. Oh. Anyways, I'll see you next week for another thing about something. All right, and enjoy your day. It's also today, it happens to be the Ides of March. That was something to do with the Romans and somebody did something. I don't know. Look it up, Ides of March. That's IDES of March. Just look up IDES. IDES. And then you'll find out what that is. I'll have to Google it myself or Bing it or Yahoo it or DuckDuckGo. What is it? What? Anyways, you go to your search engine and just look up Ides of March. IDES of March. Anyways, I'm Mr. Bellevue. You can call me Carl. You can call me Garrison. You can call me a cab. But in this video, I'm Crazy Garrison. And I don't know why they call me crazy. Because they know the secret of the the universe is that math is the secret. Everything is made of math. And now if the universe is made of math, that must mean there must be a mathematician. If there's a creation, there must be a creator. It's only logical. Watch out for asteroids, people. I don't know. And they call me crazy. But one of these days I'm going to punch those purple-faced people in the head. I know they come from Jupiter or something, but they keep saying there's no life on Jupiter. And didn't they want to send a probe to Uranus? I'm like, wow. Uranus is gaseous and huge, but who wants to send a probe to that? Anyways, watch out for asteroids. There's one supposed to hit us in 2043. Also, a solar flare is supposed to ignite the sun or blow it up or something, and turns into a supernova, or turns red or something in 2043. Or is it 2034? I don't remember. Maybe it's 2034. I don't know. It's 2023. I don't know. What's going to happen this year? Who knows? Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men except the shadow. The shadow knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men. Does anybody remember that? I think he's going back in time. Back in time? Anyways, bye everybody. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we'll see you next week. And don't pay attention to this crazy guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's completely in his own universe. Bye-bye. Time for a hump. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anyways, I'll see you next week. And take care of yourself and your family. and have your animals spayed or neutered. Okay? Do you do math? Question mark. Parentheses 2023. What's the answer to that question? The world may never know.